Hello, y'all. I'm live. This is Ask the Expert Travel Q&As, where to travel in 2023, couples group trips. Okay. So I'm your girl, Tamara Travels from the Travel Love Agency, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a couples travel expert who loves sharing tips, tricks, and trends in couples travel. But today we're switching it up a little bit, y'all. We're going live. We're doing some question and answer sessions because I get questions all the time. So I'm taking a tally from Facebook, from Instagram, from all my social media channels, putting them together, and answering some of the most juiciest questions. Now, some of them going to be juicy, some of them just going to be regular travel questions. But so bear with me because this is going to take a little bit of time. I got to pull out all these questions. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Um, but if you have any questions, let me know you're here. Drop your travel questions. I'm a travel agent, so I have answers. It's a lot going on today. The big news, of course, was FAA grounding some planes this morning. That's impacting travel all day, and we're not thrilled to see these kind of things happen. Um, FAA gave some reasoning behind it, and we went to bat for Southwest last week, or we got into them not last week, last month, December. This is my first real live in January. So it's January 11th, y'all. I'm here, I'm in the building, and 11 is my favorite number. Now, do y'all have a favorite number that just kind of walks with you, talks with you, guides you along the way? 11 is my favorite. But anyway, we're going to talk about some things and just really talk about the future of travel for 2023 while I'm answering some of these questions. So I love these kind of back and forthness because I like to make certain that I'm answering the questions that people really want to know. But I like to do that with my personality style. So again, if y'all have questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer any questions you have. Okay. So I'm just going to pull up some questions I already have. Give me just a moment. I'm here in the building. I'm just pulling up some questions in their interim. Like, what are y'all planning for this year? Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? Talk to your girl. I might have some packages, some trips, some incentives, some comps. I don't know. Talk to your girl. If you don't talk to me, I don't know. So tell me what you're interested in knowing more about, locations, destinations, where you should not be going, while I'm pulling up these questions, because that's kind of important too, y'all. Y'all got to know not just that you want to travel, but where you want to travel, where you want to go, what you want to see, what you want to experience, and what kind of pics you want to leave for the gram. That's what y'all doing, boy. It's amazing how travel has turned into photography. I absolutely love it. I embrace it. It is what it is, Lord. I'm just thankful to have um, a career that allows me to love on people my best way that I possibly can. So, okay, some good juicy questions. I have them pulled up, y'all. We're going to go just run through them, and I'll drop, if you have something to say in the comments, I'll look at that too. So y'all talk to me. Don't just leave me here stranded by myself and not talking by myself. And even if you do, I'll talk to the wall. You don't know your girl, Tamara Travels. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what's my favorite place so far to travel? This is so easy. It's Greece. I've been to many amazing places, but Greece has got to be the number one so far. It is so impressive to me. I did not get enough time there. I didn't get to eat enough food. I didn't get to see enough sights. So we're going back this fall, and we're taking people with us. We're taking couples with us. We're only taking 8 couples, and the trip will max out at 8. I have built a trip, and it is incredible, y'all. Y'all going to see all the sounds. You're going to see Mykonos. You're going to see Santorini. You're going to see Athens. You're going to explore. You're going to be in the ocean. You're going to have eat good food. You're going to have good atmosphere. The lodging is going to be spectacular. I want y'all to come with me. And if you want to come, the link is in the description box. Next question. What is your top travel tip? This is good. And I've shared this once before. My absolute top travel tip is stop thinking so much about how you want travel to look. Just do it. Do it. And the best tip I have, because that's not really a tip, is to do it by first choosing your best ticketed flight. This is, y'all, without knowing a location. What is my soft budget? Because everybody know how much money they got. Y'all tell me y'all don't have a budget, but you know how much money you have access to. You also know how much money you want to spend. So with the soft numbers in your head, find the flight. If you were doing this on your own, and this is the best tip I have, find the flight. Then allow the flight to determine the destination. Go and enjoy the destination for the sights and sounds and exploring everything it has to offer. And build your stamps or your experiences just like that. Start somewhere. Flights are the biggest setback for most with travel. It's the cost of the flights. And we know they're going up, they're going to go down, they're going to go up, they're going to go down. But hotels, accommodation, resorts hardly ever move that much. So flight is the biggest budget factor. And I hate to use the B word because y'all hate the B word. But regardless of whether you have a budget or not, you know where you want to go. You also know where you don't want to go. You may know, I don't like the mountains, but I absolutely love the valleys. I took that from scripture. Y'all, I'm a jokester if you don't know me. Anyway, you may love the mountains. You may not be a beach bum. You kind of know where you want to go. So choose a flight if you were doing this alone. Now, if you were doing this with me, I'm going to ask general questions about who you are as a person, what you enjoy, what you like, what matters most to you. And I'm going to offer suggestions based on those likes. You tell me yes, no, maybe, I don't know. And we kind of go from there. That's all a travel agent does. That's all I do. I build the best curated experience based on you, your lifestyle, your preferences, your loves, and your dislikes. That makes sense? All right, y'all, moving on. Window or aisle seat? That's a question they asked me. Window or aisle? Okay, so I'm slightly germphobic, so I'm going to choose a window just because it's further away from everybody else. Okay, window seat. Okay, what is your dream job? Really, y'all? Are y'all serious? I'm in my dream job. I'm curating experiences for you guys. It's a dream come true. I get to travel through every experience that I share along with you all. I get to see the world. I get to see mountains and rivers and valleys and oceans and skies. Like, I'm so excited. Like, this is my dream job. I'm a creative person by nature. I've been in the beauty business, and that was wonderful. But I used my money in the beauty business to travel. So then I thought, why shouldn't I be in travel? Okay. Anyway. Do you send postcards? Y'all got some more questions. I'm not knocking your questions because they're beautiful and brilliant and you thought well about them. I just, hit me with the hard stuff. Okay. Anyway, do I send postcards? Okay. So, no, I don't send postcards, but I do collect them. So, when I'm in another country, especially, or another destination, another place, another state, another city, I may buy postcards just for my own personal collection. And really because I love photography. Okay. I don't send them because that requires a stamp in the mailbox. And if I'm in the hotel, I ain't got time for all that. Okay. So I just bring them home with me. Okay. Ooh, this is a great question. Do you have to be rich to travel the world? Yeah, I'm so far from rich, but not forever. Okay. No, you do not have to be rich to travel the world. I have experienced other countries with by paying a $200 flight, um, $300 lodging for 4 days, a $6 lobster sandwich on the beach, a $4 cocktail, no extra excursions, beach experience, the resort itself, swam, use the workout equipment, explore, took pictures, listen to the toucans in the morning. It Travel does not require you to be wealthy. It does require you to be in tune. Who you are, what you want, and what you want to experience. Of course, if you use me as your agent, shameless plug, you tell me. I work regular. I'm a regular person. I want to experience and see something new. Travel's not off limits to anyone. I know a young lady and guy that both travel and stay on people's sofas when they get to the location. Like, it's totally up to you what you want to experience. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still in another country. You're still in another state exploring something new. Do not let your budget limit you. My grandma used to say this all the time, and I have lived with this statement, y'all. This is profound because it's simple. It's Southern and simple. She was like, baby, anything you want with a plan, you can pay for it. Grandma, grandma, anything you want, you can pay for. It might not be at the level of someone else's, which we don't move like that anyway. We do our own experiences, but you can go anywhere you want as long as there's a plan. Okay. So, no, you do not have to be rich to travel the world. Okay. What are some best places to travel alone? Notably, cruises, yoga retreats, or treks. What are some places to travel? What are some of the best places to travel alone? Notably, cruises, yoga retreats, and treks. Some places to travel alone, and I'm not a solo travel expert, but I do have a friend who is in the industry. I can absolutely say that a cruise is a wonderful place to travel alone. If you're an adult, Virgin Cruise. If you're an adult and you don't want children there, Virgin Cruise is an excellent cruise line to travel alone. Many cruise lines now offer what they call a single supplement. Back in the day, if you were single and you traveled on a cruise, you had to pay still the same as someone that's traveling with someone else. Again, I'm a couples travel expert, but I do know that Virgin is an excellent way to cruise if you are traveling solo. Yoga retreats. Now, I don't know of a specific yoga retreat, but there is a place. It is called, give me 2 seconds. It is called Body Holiday in Aruba. It is a wonderful place to reconnect. It is a wellness experience. I've known several people that have traveled there. It's a place I want to travel to as well. I'm not even a yoga enthusiast kind of person, but I do believe in wellness. And that is a great wellness experience, from stepping on their grounds to the food you eat, to how you're spoken to, what you drink, what you experience, what's around you becomes a wellness experience. And I think that is absolutely wonderful. It's called Body Holiday. As far as treks across Europe, Abercrombie is a travel company. Disney does some trekking across Europe that are absolutely great. If you hit me on my email, I will send you a list of trek voyages that you can go on as a single person. That would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. And my email is tamara.coleman@cruiseplanners.com. Okay. All righty. What are some of the best travel locations that most people have never heard of? This is a good one, y'all. Thank y'all. Um, I absolutely love sending a couple to a place that's undiscovered, underutilized, not talked about a lot, but it's still fantastic. So, Belize would have to be one of my top. It's just people don't think about going to Belize, Honduras, Ecuador, Guatemala. You could actually take a trip from Belize to Honduras and Guatemala all in like a 7-day time period. And when I tell you they have some great things to see, the beaches are absolutely phenomenal. The views, the mountains, just phenomenal, phenomenal. Just not discussed enough. And it's affordable for the average. Okay. Those locations are affordable for the average. So great, great, great places. Some other places that people don't talk about enough, Panama. And we're not talking about Panama City Beach, y'all. I'm not talking about Florida. I'm talking about Panama, the country. Okay. Panama Canal, y'all may have heard of it. If you were in social studies, history class, Panama Canal, Panama is a whole country. It is wonderful. Great resorts, beautiful beaches, warm climate, very underrated, we'll say. Montenegro, it's near Croatia. It is underrated. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Heck, Croatia, underrated. In Nevada, the Great Basin National Park. Y'all, in Nevada, you can go to Vegas afterwards. It's gorgeous, insanely gorgeous, an experience of a lifetime. The Azores, Portugal, the Black Hills and Badlands in the United States, South Dakota, Montreal, Canada as a whole, Paros, Greece. Incredible. Best travel location most people have never heard of. Paros was so surreal. It was like we stepped back in time. It was so beautiful. The water just kind of gushing up on the shore. The boats, the villages of homes just kind of stacked up on the mountainscape. Little cafes, gelato, and wonderful Greek food, salads, and a whole moment, a whole entire moment. South Dakota, y'all. That's the Badlands, South Dakota. Nice to see. Um, Madagascar. It's not just a movie, y'all. It's a real place. Has anybody been to Madagascar? Okay. The Faroe Islands in Denmark, Congo. The Congo is a real place, y'all. We have a friend that has done some work in Congo, Ethiopia, Muscat, Oman. Those are some places that most people have never heard of. And yes, Google them all. And when you get done Googling, you see one you like, hit your girl up. I got you. Okay. Global entry or a TSA pre-check. Oh, I love this. Global entry. It's a 5-year membership. Global entry, yes. It's just more that you get with global entry versus TSA pre-check. That's it. If you're a U.S. citizen and you want to travel internationally or plan to go abroad in the next 5 years, I think it's $100. Um, it's global entry is way more comprehensive than the TSA pre-check. And they have a fast pass option that gets you through security with your shoes and dignity intact. Okay. So global entry definitely. Okay. Which airline is your favorite? Okay. So right now for United States, I would have to say Virgin. Now, a lot of people, yeah, Virgin. They do business with Delta, but Virgin would have to be it. Um, I hear the absolute best airline of the world is Singapore Airline. I haven't been on it yet, but when I go, I'll vlog and tell you all about it. What's the best airport hack? Download this app. It's called Gate Guru. Um, it's lets you know which restaurants, water fountains, vending machines, different things are nearby. And so that's my one big thing. When you go to some airports like the one in Colorado, Atlanta, Hartsville, my goodness, this place is a whole freaking huge mall. There's no real way to know other than past experience, where to go, what to do, where's the nearest Chick-fil-A. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, I'm a Southern girl. I eat fried chicken. Okay. So download that app. It helps you kind of navigate and then sign up for global entry. It's too easy, y'all. Okay. If I visit your country, what's the one meal I shouldn't miss? Um, if I visit your country, what's the one meal I shouldn't miss? If you visit my country, I'm in the United States of America. The one meal you shouldn't miss, yikes. Let me say the top 3 meals you shouldn't miss. You should never miss a fried chicken sandwich. You should never miss a fried chicken sandwich. You should never miss breakfast biscuit, like a biscuit. And you should also never miss a hot dog. Is that gross, y'all? Do we still eat hot dogs? I don't really know. Now I do, but I eat the boar's head, the snappers. Snappers. Anybody in New England, they know what I'm talking about. This snapper. Okay. So those are the 3 things I say if you visit my country, United States of America, that you should absolutely never miss. Now, just to piggyback on this, if you're traveling to a country, if you all are traveling to another country, just a little bit of advice from your girl. You never want to miss that country's breakfast. Okay. Breakfast in other countries is the most distinctive versus a lunch or dinner. Okay. A lunch could be a sandwich and a pickle. A dinner could be a piece of meat and vegetable. That's pretty normal for the US. Okay. If you're in another country, you want to check out how they eat breakfast, what they eat for breakfast. If you had one meal a day you can have in another country, you want that to be breakfast. Okay, y'all. Okay. Why do you need to turn off all your electronic devices before an airplane takes off or lands? I'm not a I'm not a pilot or a flight attendant, but I think my flight attendant friends would say, Stacey, you may need to help me. Um, it's the fear of interference on portable devices versus the airplane's sensitive electronic systems. I think that's my best answer, and I'm sticking to it. Stacey, or any flight attendants or any pilots. I have a pilot friend. We haven't spoken in a long, long time. But if there's some information you can provide us to why we need to turn off all those devices before the takeoff and landing, add that to the comment section. I love y'all. What forms of transportation do I prefer when I travel? Ew. Um, okay, so I said this in another video, and I hope y'all don't get this confused. I sometimes refer to walking is as a mode of travel because technically it is. Okay, don't come for me. Walking gets you from A to B. Okay, I'm not saying I'm walking across a city. Okay, your girl is full bodied over here, and my feet only go so far and so fast. So no, I'm not walking. But I'm going to answer this question to say the mode of transportation I prefer is walking because I always try to put my hotel in the center of my destination. That way I can walk to other areas, the shopping, the coffee shops, the restaurants, the theater, the different things. I can walk there. Second to that, I like a Uber. One thing I do not care for unless I'm in a large group is renting cars. I do like a car service. Pick me up in the front of the hotel, drop me off at the location, get me back. I'll do car service, but I'm not a fan of renting a vehicle unless it's a private vehicle like a Turo. Okay. What's the best street food you've had? Wow. Yeah, I've had some street food. Um, okay. So I was in New York, I think. I might have been in Philly. So y'all, please. It was a sticky situation when I was there. I was a younger person and I wasn't quite a travel professional at that time. But I had a, I think it was a hoagie roll with beef shredded on it. It had peppers and onion. Your girl don't even eat onion. Tamar Travels don't eat. I do not eat onion like that. And I don't remember if it had au jus sauce or like cheese or what condiments it had on. I don't remember. I remember beef, hoagie, and peppers and onion. And it was divine. Y'all tell me if you're from New England, Boston area, or from Philly or from New York, tell me where I had the sandwich. It was one of the places. I don't really remember exactly where, but that was the best street food I've absolutely had. Okay. And the best cup of coffee I had that would make Starbucks just wither up and crash was in Ocho's Rios, Jamaica, at a resort coffee stand. The girl was a beast on that machine. She had regular coffee, some sweetener, some cream. We asked her to put together something and she made it happen, Captain. It was perfect. That's one of the things I miss about Jamaica. Strict schedule when you travel, or do you go with the flow? So I do believe in scheduling events. Around that, I go with the flow. If I'm planning for someone and they have a ton of events, I always encourage them, like you, we can have a very strict schedule. I'm gonna abide by that, but always want to have go with the flow moments or days, okay? Or portions of your day. Because anytime we have a lot going on where it's just go, 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 that doesn't feel like vacation. It feels like work. We want this to feel like vacation. We're in the soft life vacation world. Okay. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Even though I do like tea, y'all, I got coffee right here. Coffee. And don't judge me. Yes, my coffee is creamy. It's creamy. It's not. Okay. Um, do you take a lot with you when you travel? Okay, so before I knew better, I did. I was one of those people that overpacked, overpacked, overpacked. Oh, I'm gonna take this shirt, this sweater, this. Oh, I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Now I look at the weather. I plan my activities. I have some garments for that. And if you've seen my video, I'll link it to this one, the top 10 or top things I always travel with. I always have one or two little slinky dresses that I can layer or do different things with, but I pack lighter now that I know better. And I got better luggage and a packing system that makes all the difference. That's also in that video. So I'll link it here. Most embarrassing moment during travel. Yo, that's juicy. I almost don't want to tell, but I'm going to tell. There's no secrets between us. So travel, it's always going to have an embarrassing moment or two. I'm gonna keep it PG and say the most embarrassing moment was I had gone on a cruise to Cozumel. And I got to Cozumel, I got off, and we had an excursion, and I was just kind of chilling in my own lane. Just chilling. I got my drink, got my taco. They got the best shrimp tacos. Anyway, margaritas thumping. And I see this thing fly by. And I'm like, what's that? Is that like a fly or a mosquito? So it was a mosquito. I am allergic to mosquitoes. And by that time, 25 minutes into my taco and my margarita, I have at least 20 mosquito bites all over my body. So the 3-hour excursion, and then I have to walk back onto the cruise ship. And y'all, I'm like welts, mosquito bites are rising on my face. I'm itching. I'm so uncomfortable. And I have the captain's dinner that night. Slinky little dress. It was terrible. It was terrible. I get back to the cruise line, and of course, there's nurses and doctors on a cruise line, and you just go visit one if you need any help. And I did need some help, but they didn't give me a shot. They gave me medicine. They gave me something to help with the inflammation, and they gave me, I think it was like something to put on the actual bites themselves. And the thing they had me put, I didn't realize when I put it on there, it looked clear, but I learned later it was not clear. It was actually a slight color, pink color. So pink and my skin, it shows up. So I'm at dinner with a slinky dress on and these bites just everywhere. It was quite tragic. I felt some kind of way. I learned to dislike mosquitoes and to prepare for the possibilities of mosquitoes biting me wherever I go, or any bug bites. Okay, so I think one time in Jamaica, I had a sunburn on the top of my feet, like right. It's like I had these flip flops, and like the burn was. Here's the flip flop goes this way and that way, and the burn was like everywhere the flip flop wasn't, and it happened, y'all, in a matter of 30 minutes. The resort, yes, had SPF 55, and the line was so long to get it. I was just like, forget it. I'll be okay. It's sun. And what a little tan. It's horrible. My feet swell up, and they were kind of like this high. It's horrible. I had a situation with sand fleas in Florida. Had a situation in Mexico, another Mexico, part of Mexico, drinking too much. My shoulders also got burned in Jamaica at that time, so it was really uncomfortable. I was in one place at a convention, and my credit card was blocked, and I had no money. My business credit card was blocked. I had one credit card with me, was blocked. I had no access to money. I was flipping out. It all worked out. Yeah, it all worked out. And then I don't know how long ago it was. I was flying from my city to Las Vegas, but for whatever reason, it was a group trip. It was a birthday trip for one of my clients, and I was flying, and we had to fly to California first, and then fly back to Vegas, which is so weird. And my pilot, flight attendant friends, let me know why that happens. I know it's a route, but that's weird. Um, and there was extreme turbulence over Arizona. And y'all, I thought I was going to die. There was also a situation, and this is not really an embarrassing moment, but it was on a cruise ship, and oof, it was in the Pacific, and the waves were slamming us around. Y'all, my stomach couldn't take it. But I got on another cruise ship because I love to travel, and that's never happened again. So those are some embarrassing moments. Okay, great question. Would you rather see a lot of places or get to know one really well? This is great. Well, it kind of depends on what it is, what the situation is. Um, if I had, you know what, I'm gonna say both. Because there are times when I just really want to stay in one destination forever. And there are other times when it's like, I've seen this, I got it. I just want to move on. What else you got? I like it. It doesn't mean that I didn't like it. I just really rather go do something different. Sometimes I get bored, sometimes I get chill. It just really depends. And I go with the flow. If I'm at a location and I'm kind of over it, I just kind of get in a car in a Turo or get an Uber and go somewhere different. Okay. Okay. So, oh, y'all in the comments being nasty. I just, you just got blocked. That's just uncalled for. Like, why? Okay, we're doing fun stuff over here. If y'all have nothing else to do, get a whole life. Okay, get a life. Moving on. Legit comments in the comment section, please. What's the best piece of travel advice you've received? I think I said it already. Grandma said, wherever you want to go, make a plan and make it happen. What would you like to be famous for? Yikes. I'm not a fame person. I'm on YouTube because I love the ministry of travel. Travel is a ministry and it's a great way to for me and others to get to know God better. This is a vast earth we live on. And now we're going out of space as well. And if you want to go out of space, let me know. I got a trip for you. It's in 2025 and 2027. But long story short, yeah, I want to be respected for sharing great travel, inspirational insights. I want to inspire someone to go somewhere they've never been before, to see something they've never seen, and to do something they've never done. That's it. Do I need travel insurance? Do you need car insurance, life insurance, or any other kind of insurance? Travel insurance is insurance, y'all. It depends on your risk level and your tolerance. In general, if you're taking a relatively short trip to up north, possibly not. If you paid a lot of money for it and it's something you really are investing in, time, money, resources, you probably do need travel insurance. As a professional, I would tell you you need travel insurance every day you travel. Yes. Who is your dream travel companion? Y'all gonna get me in trouble, okay? Y'all gonna get me in trouble. They know who they are. I love couples travel, so that would first be Bay. What's up, Bay? But I also love to share experiences with my loved ones, and they know who they are as well. One of the reasons years ago I became a travel agent was to show my child a different experience outside of mine. Um, and I know there's a big world out there, and I want to make sure that my child sees that and experiences that. Let's see. What else, y'all? What place is the top of your bucket list? Ooh, I love this question. Okay. So the absolute top would be Super Bowl for next year. I'm hoping the Cowboys make it. That's for Bay, y'all. That's for Bay. That's for Bay. Super Bowl 2024. It's in Arizona. We're in the building. Period. Whether the Cowboys make it or not, we're in the building. Um, top bucket list. Let's see. Going back to Greece would definitely be on the top. We have a whole calendar. I got to look on here because there's so many trips. Toronto, Carabana. I really want to experience that. If y'all have ever been, please tell me about it. Because I like inside information, the stuff you don't read about. Um, Morocco has been on my list forever. I really am excited about an upcoming trip to Utah. I'm coming for you, Utah. I'm gonna go to some music festivals this year, something I haven't done in the past. But we have some couples trips to St. Lucia Jazz Festival, which I love jazz music, and the Soul Beach Music Festival in Aruba. So really excited about those. I'm more of an event person than a travel destination person right now in my life. I also want to go to the Essence Fest because I've never been to that, although I've been to New Orleans quite a few times. I'm big into basketball as well. So the NBA finals are in June. I want to go to them. Um, they haven't announced the location, so I hope it's a nice city that I love. Niagara Falls is on my honey Bay and I list. We want to see that. Outside of that, like the basics, Iceland and Kenya, and just doing something new. Thailand is definitely on the list. Bali is on the list. So, and then the end of the year, I think I'm going to do a nice long vacation to Turks and Caicos. So I'm really excited about that as well. Toilet squat or Western? Y'all, I think Western. I hope that's the right answer. Even though I'm squatting, unless I'm at home. Too much information. TMI. I'm not going there. I am a lady. How do you know when a deal is really a deal? Well, for me, it's very easy. I have a database. So when a deal comes through, it's like, deal. It gives the money off, the savings, the incentives, the discounts, the perks, the pluses. My database gives me all of that. So I know it's a deal. If I were an average traveler without that database, how would I know if a deal is a deal? When it feels good to my soul and my money allows it. Just be blessed and go do it. One of the things I've regretted about prior to COVID and COVID happening, it was like all the places I wanted to go. So for 2 years, we had to pivot and do things differently. I don't ever want us to be in that situation again. So go. If you have the money, you can make it happen. It's in your timeline, it's available to you. Do it. Just go. Any other questions, y'all? This has been wonderful. We've been on for 43 minutes. This is great. I love it. What are some common savvy items savvy travelers bring with them than less savvy travelers don't? I think I get it. Some common travel hacks, we'll say, that those that don't know the hacks would not. I would say a small power strip is huge. We have so many devices, like we have to have a power strip for them. Hotels, resorts don't always have enough outlets because they're not used to the Americans having a iPad, a tablet, They need to charge up their earbuds. We need to charge up our toothbrush. We got all these things that have wires and need charging outlets for. Bring your own power strip. They have one plug, you can have six. Okay. Um, Another thing I would say that a savvy traveler knows, like me, an expert versus someone that is not, is to always, y'all, photograph three things: your luggage itself, the one that you check, you need a picture of it on your phone. Okay. Your passport, take a photo of it. And if you're in the US and you're traveling specifically, because this is the only place it's really going to work, your driver's license or your ID. Take a picture of those things, keep them on your phone. Now, if you lose your phone, you in hot water. But if you're Apple using or whatever, you have a cloud, so you can pull it down. If you had a computer and all of that stuff, take a picture of those things always, because if you lose them, those are the hardest things to come back by. Okay. And you can't be in another country and say, I lost my passport. Okay. Um, Another thing I would say a savvy traveler knows versus a not so savvy traveler would not know is if you're a woman, pack a scarf. Scarves, ladies, y'all can tell me the 15 ways you use a scarf. Pack one, put it in your suitcase, put it on your carry-on bag, inside your carry-on bag. Okay. For your head, for your neck, for warmth, for cover, for your breasts, a strap breaks on your bra, swimsuit cover up, bottom cover up. You never know. You could be out hiking and a tree branch fall and hit your arm and cuts you. A scarf would help with that. I saw that on Amazing Race or something. I love those shows. So a scarf. Okay. Um, let's see what else we got, y'all. I think that's about it, unless y'all have some other questions. Whoa, that's a good one. What's the best place you've ever stayed in? So I've already mentioned that what country I love. So I'm gonna narrow this down to the best place I've stayed in. Now I am a kind of a bougie sleeper. I'm a hotel bougie. That's what I wanted to say. I'm very choosy about where I stay. Okay. Best place I've ever stayed in would have to be, hotel wise, would have to be Ritz Carlton, or one of the top notch Westin. If it's the Westin or the Marriott, I'm not for certain which one is the tippy top. I'm Marriott preferred Boyne Voyage member, but I forgot exactly which one is the tippy top underneath the Ritz Carlton. Ritz Carlton. Um, as far as resort, the best resort I've ever stayed in was in Jamaica, Montego Bay, the Grand Hall. Um, I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me. It was 100% everything. Had a butler service. The butler came out to the swimming pool, walked out to the beach when I was out in the water. Would you need a drink, Miss Tamara? What do you need to make your life easier while you're on this day? I will link that because I did forget the name, but it is an incredible, incredible resort. Um, do you call yourself a traveler or a tourist? That's a great one. I call myself a traveler because I feel like a tourist is limited. I'm going to see all the hot spots. When a traveler really wants to take their time and go to a cafe in not so popular part of town, you have to be careful when you're doing that and very mindful. But I'm traveling to make a nice, impactful footprint as well. When I feel like a tourist just kind of skates through. Okay. Okay, so that's all the questions we have today. Y'all, this has been so much fun. I want to do this again, but I wanted to do it for travel specific questions and not necessarily about me. I wanted to share a little bit about me, and this is a great format and platform to do so. I hope you've enjoyed it. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe to my channel for more soft life travel tips. Follow me on IG, all those good places. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of info. Y'all, it has been wonderful. Have a blessed day and come back and see me. Bye, y'all. Cheers.